right, welcome to the Barrel Roll News for February 10th,
yes,
2012. So, some news that we thought interesting this week.
Yes.
On a quick follow-up, Bioware has announced their iOS device game that we mentioned last week, called Mass Effect Infiltrator, which is a third-person shooter
on a
game.
mobile device. Yep.
Ties directly into Galaxy at War for Mass Effect 3.
Right. Then we have news that Epic Mickey is supposed to support Wii U, or Epic Mickey 2 is supposed to support Wii 2. So whether this means that the Wii game will have some Wii U features if you plug it into a Wii U, or its own Wii U game.
Yes.
We don't know, but either way, we don't actually know if the game's coming out yet either. But
I'm a firm believer.
Either way, one way or the other, it's going to work on your Wii U. So says rumors.
Earlier this week, Sony has confirmed that they are no longer doing the UMD passport system for the Sony PlayStation Vita coming out on the 22nd. In replace of that, they have announced a plethora of PSP games that you can currently buy that will work on the PlayStation Vita. Some including some important titles, some not important titles.
But no discounts if you already own the game.
Yes. Unfortunately.
Gotham City Imposters came out earlier this week for Xbox Live and others. PlayStation and Steam, I guess, right?
Steam's coming soon.
Yeah. Either way,
there's
105 pieces of DLC. If you buy them all, you've now spent $220 on DLC. So
it's a lot of dollars.
It's a lot of dollars and a lot of DLC, and most of it's cosmetic and optional.
Japanese toy maker, the same people who are involved with the Metal Gear Solid or the Metal Gear Rex figure, the couple foot high Rex figure, have created a life-size portal gun for only 16,000 yen, which is approximately $208 US for, toys. For science.
Sciencing.
For science.
Obviously.
Yeah, we must get one for science. And other news, Skyrim on the PC has released, or Bethesda has released the Skyrim mod system
mod kit,
for the computer entertainment system. Along with that, it is tied directly into Steamworks, which makes it 100 times easier to get community mods. Some things that you can do now is dragon riding, which kind of is a big seller for me. And other news, Notch has expressed incredible interest in funding Tim Schafer's Psychonauts 2 development, and are currently in talks of whether or not it is possible. In other Double Fine news, Tim Schafer and Double Fine crew have announced that they're making a new a new point-and-click adventure game alongside of their older games like Day of the Tentacle, and have started a fundraiser project on Kickstarter and have raised over $1 million in 24 hours, shattering any other Kickstarter project.
And going well above what they were aiming for.
Far more than what they can do. So, we'll see what happens with this game. David Jaffe has confirmed he has now left the building, or rather Eat Sleep Play. He has left Eat Sleep Play, the company that he founded. Currently Twisted Metal is now gone gold.
Yep.
Releasing next week. No word on yet what he'll be doing, but
who
knows what it is.
Working for them.
He's no longer working for them. In similar news, Eat Sleep Play has now confirmed that they're shifting development towards mobile games for iOS and Android apps. So whether this is correlative or not, we are not sure. Earlier this week, Sony has sent out emails to all current PSN users. The PSN is now renaming itself to Sony Entertainment Network, or SEN for short, for encompassing purposes. That's all I got for gaming news.
Okay, movie and TV. We've switched roles this week, Tony. So, Jon Favreau is teaming up with J.J. Abrams and Eric Kripke, who makes the Supernatural show, to make a new pilot for NBC. It's an action drama that follows a group of characters struggling to survive in a world that's gone screwy.
Yay.
So
all these guys are amazing.
that's a lot of big names all to put together, so that's awesome. There's news that Harrison Ford might be in Blade Runner 2, but then the Blade Runner 2 people got together and said that it's probably not going to happen because they don't have a screenplay yet to actually say what characters are coming out. So,
Who knows?
Then there's also Daniel Radcliffe, star of, the Little Harry Potter series.
And some weird play.
Yeah, and some plays on Broadway. He's an alcoholic, but he's working through his problems now. He realizes he has them and he's working through them. So if you watch some scenes in Harry Potter, you will catch him absolutely smashed.
I'm okay with that.
So look out for those. That's the next thing to be trolling your movies for.
Mm-hmm.
In other news, the Vampire Lestat is returning to the big screen. Kind of, maybe.
Maybe.
No studio has actually picked this up yet, but the team from Transformers, minus that big director that's attached to all of them, are supposed to be working on a screenplay and stuff for The Tale of the Body Thief, the next story after Queen of the Damned in the Anne Rice Vampire series. So hopefully they don't screw it up.
Another news?
As we all know, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone are teaming up in the Expendables 2 movie, but they are also making a movie together called The Tomb, and it will just star, they're the two stars, so we're finally seeing the biggest action stars of the 80s, the two biggest names, coming together to make an awesome action flick about a guy who works on prisons and their security and one of the convicts. So, and then we also get to see Arnold Schwarzenegger as one of the prisoners. So, a bad guy role that we haven't seen since Terminator. And lastly for me, we have Smallville coming back, but not how you think. It's in comic book form.
I'm not excited for anything.
Yeah, not huge news on my front because I'm not going to read it, but the comic will pretty much take place the first year of Superman after Clark Kent becomes Superman on the Smallville show, and so it'll pick up pretty much where the show left off, and it's pretty much season 11, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Boy howdy.
Okay, and after 8 years of relatively successful TV showings, airs, seasons, House is no longer going to be on the TV because it is 8 seasons last season.
Yes, it is the last season.
We'll be saying goodbye to House and a new cast of characters, apparently. Semi-new cast of characters. So it's a sad departure, but probably for the best.
Yep, 8 years, good run. So
that's what we found this week.
Yep.
If you would like to know more or just want to hear us rant about it, please continue on to the newscast. There.
Depending on where
there,
you're watching.
And there. So,
have a good one, everybody.
Have a good night. Oh, yeah, I can't stand up. Oh.
Sure you can. Work harder at it.